Think of a biological ecosystem like a coral reef where organisms compete, adapt, and evolve. Now replace those organisms with memes. Memes are units of cultural information transmitted from one mind to another. They form the foundation of memetics, a framework for understanding how ideas spread and dominate. Like species in an ecosystem, memes compete for limited resources like attention, emotional resonance, and cognitive processing power, giving rise to complex, ever-shifting meme ecologies. At the core of these ecologies lies human psychology, shaped by millions of years of evolution. Cognitive biases, such as confirmation bias, tribalism, and the availability heuristic, act as filters that determine which memes we internalize. When a meme aligns with our existing beliefs or evokes a strong emotional response, it triggers a dopamine release in the brain. This reinforcement mechanism makes the meme more memorable and increases its likelihood of being shared, strengthening its presence in the ecosystem. This feedback loop fuels the formation of echo chambers. Memes that align with a group's shared worldview are amplified, while dissonant ideas are ignored or actively rejected. These memetic boundaries reinforce group cohesion, but also create cultural silos. Within these silos, specific memes dominate, defining the group's identity and shaping its interactions with the broader world. Over time, these boundaries grow more rigid, further fragmenting society. Censorship introduces another layer of complexity. Social platforms have often tried to disrupt harmful meme flows by removing content, banning users, or manipulating algorithms. However, such interventions rarely succeed in the long term. Users react by migrating to alternative platforms or creating decentralized networks, where memes continue to evolve and spread. Meme flow behaves like a self-healing network, rerouting around disruptions and adapting to new environments. Evolutionary game theory offers insight into this resilience. Meme ecologies, like biological systems, tend toward evolutionary stable states. In such states, competing memes strike a balance that allows the ecosystem to sustain itself. When external forces, such as censorship, attempt to disrupt this balance, the system adapts, evolving new strategies to maintain equilibrium. Memes that survive these disruptions often become even more robust as they learn to navigate the changing rules of their environment. The economic dynamics of attention further shape meme ecosystems. In an era where attention is a scarce resource, memes that optimize for engagement dominate. Social media platforms, driven by algorithms that prioritize user retention, create selection pressures that favor high stimulus, low signal content. This environment rewards sensationalism, humor, and controversy over nuance and depth, skewing the natural balance of meme flow toward viral but shallow ideas. Neuroscience explains why these dynamics are so effective. The brain is a pattern recognition machine, designed to seek novelty and reward familiarity. Viral memes exploit this by delivering bursts of dopamine, creating addictive feedback loops that capture attention and drive impulsive sharing. These loops can override critical thinking, allowing emotionally charged or misleading memes to propagate rapidly through the ecosystem. Cultural groups operate within their own memetic niches, shaped by shared values, symbols, and histories. Memes that thrive within one group may fail entirely in another as the selection pressures differ across cultural boundaries. This creates a patchwork of interconnected yet distinct ecosystems, each with its own internal dynamics. When these ecosystems collide, the interaction can lead to conflict, adaptation, or the emergence of entirely new meme flows that bridge previously separate groups. The adaptability of meme ecologies highlights their parallels with biological evolution. Just as species evolved to exploit specific niches, memes evolved to fit the constraints of their platforms and audiences. Each platform acts as its own ecosystem, shaping meme evolution in distinct ways. Memes that successfully adapt to one environment may fail to transfer their success elsewhere, much like species introduced into foreign habitats. Despite the resilience of meme flow, its structure can also become brittle. Over-reliance on centralized platforms makes certain ecosystems vulnerable to sudden collapse. Decentralized systems offer greater robustness, as they distribute meme flow across multiple nodes, reducing the risk of total disruption. These systems mirror the structure of neural networks, where redundancy and flexibility prevent catastrophic failure when a single pathway is damaged. Understanding these dynamics requires a multidisciplinary approach, drawing from neuroscience, evolutionary biology, game theory, and economics. Each field provides unique insights into how memes compete, adapt, and propagate. Game theory, for example, helps us model strategic interactions between competing memes, revealing how they co-evolve to maintain dominance or form alliances. Neuroscience uncovers the mechanisms that make certain memes irresistible, while economics highlights the role of scarcity in driving competition. Ultimately, meme flow shapes the scaffolding of human culture. It determines how ideas are transmitted, amplified, and transformed across generations. By examining the inner workings of meme ecologies, we gain a deeper understanding of the forces that drive societal evolution. This knowledge is essential not only for documenting these dynamics, but for anticipating how they will shape the future of human interaction in an increasingly interconnected world.